Hello everyone. In this video lecture we are going to study about the position of heart, where heart is located in an animal. So as we all know that heart is a cone shaped organ. If you can see in this diagram which I am marking here with the laser, in this diagram you can see its shape is like a cone, isn't it? Yes, it's cone shaped organ with two dorsal chambers which are known as atrium and two ventral chambers which are known as ventricles. These atriums are the receiving chambers in which the right one receives the deoxygenated blood, also known as venous blood, and the left atrium receives the oxygenated blood from the lungs, isn't it? Now in what are these ventricles? These ventricles are the discharging chambers in which the right ventricle discharge the blood towards the lungs and left ventricle discharge the oxygenated blood towards the whole body via this particular aorta, and right ventricle discharge the blood towards lung via pulmonary artery. Okay, isn't it? Now as we were discussing about the position of heart, so if you can see here, heart is present in the mediastinum. If this is the dorsal part of the thoracic cavity, this is the ventral part. Why this is dorsal? Because it is close to the upper spine. Why it is ventral? Because it is close to the ground. The structures which are away from the ground are the dorsal ones, and the structures which are closer to the ground are the ventral ones. So heart in case of animal is present on the ventral aspect, okay, in the middle mediastinum. Now what is this mediastinum? Now mediastinum is the space between two pleural sacs. Now, what are these pleural sacs? Let me tell you about mediastinum with the help of mediastinum in a human being. These are the lungs of a human. Pleura is a serous layer which covers the lungs, okay, and it makes pleural sac. There are two pleural sac which covers the lung, and the region between these two lungs where there is no pleural sac, that particular region between two pleural sac is known as mediastinum. What it is known as mediastinum. And in this mediastinum, which thing is enclosed? Heart. So if this is one lung and this is other lung, so the space between these pleural sac is mediastinum, and in this mediastinum which particular organ or visceral organ is placed? The heart. And in that mediastinum itself, the heart is present in the middle mediastinum. Where? Middle mediastinum. So you have to remember two important things about the location of heart, that heart is located on the ventral part of middle mediastinum. Where? Ventral part of middle mediastinum. And one thing more, if we break heart into seven parts, you know what? Five parts among the seven parts lie on the left side. That means 5 by 7th part of heart lies on the left side of the body. Majority of the heart lies on the left side of the body. Why? Because the right side is majorly enclosed by the lung. Left lung possesses the cardiac notch. What is this cardiac notch? Cardiac notch is that part of the heart which is not covered by the lungs, like this here. These are the lungs, and this is the part of heart which is not enclosed by the lungs, and that is cardiac notch. Moreover, how we can justify or how we can exactly locate where the heart is present? See, this particular thing is the base of heart, and this is the apex of the heart. This is the base of the heart, and this is the apex of the heart. Or in the other scenario, if I can explain it, how I will explain it? The dorsal part of the heart is the apex. Sorry, the dorsal part of the heart is base, and the ventral part is apex, isn't it? Which is triangular in shape. Now, this base of heart extend from third to sixth rib. How? See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the third rib and this is the sixth rib. You can see the base extend from third to sixth rib, isn't it? So the base of heart extend from third to sixth rib, and from the spine the heart is 10 to 12 centimeter below. This is spine, we can easily locate in the animal. So 10 to 12 centimeter below we can have the heart, and between third and sixth rib. So how much easy it gets when we have these two things. What? It is present between the third and sixth rib, below 10 to 12 centimeter from spine. Simple. Moreover, apex is placed opposite to sixth chondrosternal joint. This is the chondrosternal joint. What is this chondrosternal joint? The joint between the sternum and the ribs. Chondro means ribs and sternal means sternum. So this is the sixth chondrosternal joint, and you can see apex is just opposite to this sixth chondrosternal joint. So with these three things or four things, you can easily see the position of heart. What are these four things? The first one, that heart is, the base of the heart is present between the third and the sixth rib. The second one, the apex of the heart is just opposite to sixth chondrosternal joint. Third one, the heart is located on the ventral aspect in the medial mediastinum. Fourth one, the heart is located 10 to 12 centimeter below from the spine. So these were the 4 or 5 things which you have to keep in mind when you are going to locate heart surgically in an ox. Now, if you want to hear the heart sound, how you can hear that heart sound in an animal? Trace the position of elbow joint. What is this elbow joint? Elbow joint is the joint found between humerus, radius and ulna. So if you will locate the elbow joint, caudal to this, I mean posterior to this, or caudal to that elbow joint and dorsal to that elbow joint, you have to keep your stetho, and you will easily hear the heart sounds. So these were all about how you can locate the position of heart and where actually it is present. Thanks.